insights of science would pick out our invisible enemy and give us the power to stop that enemy from making us ill. And now the scientists have done it, and they've used the virus itself to perform a kind of biological jiu-jitsu to turn the virus on itself in the form of a vaccine, in an idea that I think was pioneered in this country by Edward Jenner in 1796. And today we can announce that the government has accepted the recommendation from the Independent Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency to approve the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine for distribution across the United Kingdom. After months of clinical trials involving thousands of people to ensure that the vaccine meets the strictest internationally recognized standards of safety, quality, and effectiveness. Thanks to the fantastic work of Kate Bingham and the Vaccines Task Force, we've purchased more than 350 million doses of 7 different vaccine candidates, and the UK was the first country in the world to pre-order supplies of this Pfizer vaccine, securing 40 million doses. Through our winter plan, the NHS has been preparing for the biggest programme of mass vaccination in the history of the UK, and that's going to begin next week. And in line with the advice of the Independent Joint Committee on Vaccination and Immunisation, the first phase will include care home residents, health and care staff, the elderly, and those who are clinically extremely vulnerable. But there are immense logistical challenges. The virus has got to be stored at minus 70
Did you guys
degrees.
catch that?
Each person needs...
Did you guys catch that? The virus must be stored, is what he said. Listen to this. Where are we at now? 9? Let's go back a little bit. Listen.
Minus 70 degrees.
Oh,
each person needs 2 injections. Challenges. The virus has got to be stored at minus 70 degrees.
The virus has got to be stored at minus 70 degrees. He didn't say the vaccine, he said the virus.
Each person needs 2 injections 3 weeks apart, so it will inevitably take some months before all the most vulnerable are protected. Long, cold months. So it's all the more vital that as we celebrate this scientific achievement, we're not carried away with over-optimism.
No, don't be overly optimistic.
Into the naive belief that the struggle
because
is
it's
over.
Gonna
It's
get
not.
worse.
We've got to stick to our winter plan, a comprehensive programme to suppress the virus, protect the NHS and the vulnerable, keep education and the economy going.
Wait a minute. Suppress the virus, but then what we just heard him say is that they have to store the virus. People listen because they're saying it. They're saying it without even realizing what they're saying.
Extremely vulnerable. But there are immense logistical challenges. The virus has got to be stored at minus 70 degrees.
The virus must be stored at minus 70 degrees. Huh.